I didn't go live.
Damn. What's up, everybody?
Everyone. Let's pull up the chat here real quick so I can see it. There we go. Hunter's here. How you doing, Hunter? Ooh. Just outside. It's warm, man. Very warm.
Tell me about it, dude. It's like 90 degrees out still, I think.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they're gonna finish the air conditioning in my house.
Still not done?
No, they say they need just a few more hours tomorrow, and they'll be done. The cats made an appearance.
Did they? Oh,
Yep.
Hey, dude.
Hey, Dylan. Welcome to the stream.
What's up?
Getting started.
Hunter and Dylan. I'm gonna go with their family. Could be
Oh,
wrong.
yeah, right. Hunter was Hunter and Dylan plays, right, the other day. So, anything new at the shop? We haven't opened this week, and we're actually going to be closed tomorrow because I'm going to be away. So we'll be open on Thursday. All of these figs you see right here are going to be new at the shop, as well as I'll have a couple other things. I'll have the old Anakin's Jedi Interceptor with the one that comes with the Vulture droid, and hopefully the Mystery Machine will be there. There'll be a few new things this week, mostly minifigure stuff. That's what we've been working on a lot this week. So Hunter and Dylan are here.
Still never bought my old build.
Your what build?
The build. I never bought it.
You never bought it?
No, I forgot to.
Oh,
I
okay.
gotta do that. I gotta do that right now. That Phantom Interceptor, though, is not looking bad.
Yeah, I gotta get the box here with the bags in it. Hope you guys don't mind, but it looks like the cat is gonna hang out for a little while. Dylan says he loves minifigures, and
More
Hunter
brickheads?
says,
Not today, Hunter. Doing I'm doing a mock today. All my brickheads are lined up, though.
yeah, and then also this will be new at the shop this week is the minifig vending machine. We're gonna put some not so great figs in it in terms of their condition, and we're gonna let people for real cheap turn the wheel and get a surprise fig out of it. I think that's the plan for it, at least right now.
Man, I miss it. Miss me building brickheads.
He's nostalgic already for you building brickheads.
Hey, man, I appreciate that.
I got to figure out where I was. I think I was on bag 7 or 6. No, 6. Sorry, I'm on bag 6. So we should be able, hopefully, to knock this out here.
I'll probably end up building some more later this week, to be honest with you. Or probably today, to be honest with you. I don't think this mock is going to take me very long.
Yeah. Oh, it's the low altitude support gunship, right?
Galactic Marine Support Gunship.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that other mock. I got a pile of parts going for it right now. I'll pull it up in a minute. Who wants to take a look at the gentleman? Do we want to take a look at the who's this? Let's see. Whoops, sorry about that. Oh, Dana. Can you put a Zeb minifigure in there? So we are thinking about doing that. Like, I might put like a chase fig that's not, it's still like cracked or something, but it's still worth a lot more, right, than the $1, right, that we'll charge for you to turn the wheel. So we're thinking about doing something like that. There's lots of possibilities. I just think this is like a super cool, fun set, and it'd be great to have in the shop. So we are going to be selling off the minifigs from it. So we'll have some, if you like Spacemen specifically, I think we're going to have some extras because I think my son has this set as well.
Bring all my
And I don't think he wants all these figs from it. Can you build a Fortnite battle bus? Steve has it. I don't know if he's built it yet.
I haven't built it yet. What do we got? What do we got this week? We're doing Thursday, right?
Thursday?
Are we? Or no?
Possibly. Friday's the 4th of July, so I don't know if we're gonna stream. Normally we stream on Fridays, but
tell you what, next time we stream, I'll build the battle bus. I just gotta go get it.
Steve has a backlog a mile long, so much he can't even keep it all in his house.
I can't keep half of it in my house.
Half of it, sorry, in his house.
At least.
All right, I'll be right back because I need to still eating my dinner. So give me a sec.
You love Space Hunter? I'll bring all my quarters. That's fantastic. Little fun fact, I don't think Anthony or myself can get out of a grocery store without at least playing $5 worth of a claw machine. So I am building here. I'll pop it up on stage real quick.
Steve, you remember Dana, by the way, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I'm building this guy right here. The alternative build to the Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor. It's a Galactic Marine
support gunship, I think it's called. Dana was the unfortunate recipient of the Simpsons house that we messed up on, and we're missing a bunch of parts, remember? That we had to order.
Can you build the tallest minifig? Thank you. I have that in my backlog. Pretty sure that's the guy from Dune, isn't it?
The tallest minifig?
Yeah. Pretty sure it's the guy from Dune because of his little cape thing.
I guess, but technically he's standing on a... Oh my god.
He's standing on an oh my god?
No.
Just confused as to what he's standing on.
I opened the wrong bag.
Oh.
I'm like, why is this a pirate? It's supposed to be the guy with the teddy bear.
I wish I had a brick separator on me somewhere.
We only have like 200 in the shop that I keep begging people to take, so.
We have less than 200 now. I got rid of some.
Okay. Oh, that's good. All right. So I got to build till at least bag 9 now because I opened it. So now I owe it to build it.
The Colombo? Still on the hunt for Quickie Mart. Oh my goodness, good luck.
Dana, did you get the Krusty Burger?
I'm starting to think I should have deconstructed this before we got on stream.
Yeah, all right. All right, I found the right bag. This is take 2. basically.
You good?
Yeah, this is the right bag now. I see the bag 6. Right? Yep, that's 6. But what's interesting is, okay, there are 2. Okay. Weird. The instructions have you build or package up 1 minifig, and then it has you do some building, 1 step, and then it has you do another minifig, which is strange. All the other bags that had multiple minifigs, you just did both the minifigs right off the bat. So, it's a little weird. Still on the hunt for the cookie part. Dana says, yep, she got the Krusty Burger, but she hasn't built it yet.
I have the opposite problem there, Dylan. I have a bunch of Lego sets that I haven't even touched yet.
Yeah. I don't have that many. I have 4, I think. A little later on, we're going to pull up the Lego website, and we're going to look at the official reveal of some of the August Star Wars sets. Take a look at those. Maybe we can all give our opinions here of what we think. I don't think they've revealed them all yet. I think they've just revealed 4, right, Steve?
Yes.
5 if you count the K2SO that they revealed earlier. What's that?
That was months ago, I think, though, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Yeah, it was a while ago. Look at this cute little teddy bear helmet. One of the figs. Good fig. These Vikings with the yeah, here's the shield. Let me show you. That right there. That's just a great print on those. He's digging for a brick separator.
I am. Ignore the mess. We're reorganized.
Next time we're at the shop, we're gonna take. I'm gonna give you. You're gonna go home with like 6 of them.
I am not.
All right.
I have one. I have a bunch of them, and they're just in bags other places.
I have one that is so hard to build. Dylan says.
Which one?
Which one? Yeah, and then Hunter says. Yes, the star. I mean, Death Star. I don't know if you can see it here, Dana, if you're still on, but all these figs are going to be new at the shop this weekend, probably. We got in a haul of minifig parts, and I spent what seems like an eternity building figs, and we're nowhere even close to done. But all of these are done and ready to go. I'm just going to go out of order here and put this fig in now because I don't want to.
Oh, got you. But
let's see. Oh, give me them.
don't take my money.
Oh yeah, last time, right? He called the star. He called the Death Star the Stars, right?
Not gonna lie, my brain issue has been taking up my my day today. So, tried to order a coffee this morning. I couldn't get the words out, dude.
Really?
Yeah, dude. The lady at the coffee shop was like, "Steve," I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Just pull up. I got it."
Well, give me a second because I dropped something, so I need a sec.
I have a YouTube channel. Oh, nice, dude.
Put it in the chat. We'll subscribe.
What?
I do wish they made these balls just a tad bit bigger. It can sometimes be a challenge with some of the figs to get all the parts in and then get the top on. All right. So now that we got the figs done, you know that's going to be an extra part. All right. Next thing I need is glasses. Alfie Fletch. Hi, how are you? Welcome.
Hey, Alfie.
All right. Got all my old man gear on here. I'm ready to go.
And I dropped a part.
The worst when you drop a part.
The worst part is I don't know where it went.
That's the worst part of dropping a part.
I'll be right back.
Oh, these aren't on all the way? What's going on here? Oh no. I may have built something incorrectly here. Oh, it's not. Oh. There we go. I built it correctly, it just wasn't sitting properly. Alright, put this on. What are we trying to do here? This one. There's a lot of red on top of red.
Red on top of red on top of red?
Yeah, which isn't that bad actually. The worst is black, right? When you're building, especially from the paper instructions. I mean, the newer instructions are a lot better, but the old ones can be challenging when it's like a lot of the same color on top of each other, especially black. I told you it took me forever to build the 2006 Ultimate Collector Batmobile, because even with the actual paper instructions, it was terrible. All right, let's see. Alfie, I got one of the F1 sets from City. Which one was it? The oh, I'm trying to think. We had it at the shop. Remember, Steve? It was like a little like.
We had a few of them at the shop.
Yeah, but specifically the City one for the F1. I think it had like a little like garage type of part to it. It was like a little like maybe finish line type of thing. So I feel like LEGO retires all their good Star Wars sets and make them as small as possible. Yeah, no, that's a trend lately with Star Wars. Everything's getting scaled down. You're right, and more expensive. Can you build the tallest? Can you build tallest tower, Steve?
What's the tallest tower?
I don't know. Bro, I have that. I'm assuming, Hunter, you're referring to the F1 sets that Alfie mentioned? Oh, no, the Batmobile. Yeah. Both the Batmobiles are really good. The 2006 and the 2000, I forget what year it was, but the one that's the 1989 Batmobile, those are both good. I like them because they're different. You know, they're dramatically different. LEGO just didn't remake the same one. But yeah, LEGO sets, LEGO Star Wars specifically, getting smaller and smaller. Like, I really want to buy the, and maybe we'll talk about this later, but when I show it. But I really want to buy the turbo tank for the figs primarily. But $160 for that set for 800 pieces is steep.
Insane.
Steep. Still not. If you go by, price per piece. Yeah, there it is. He's got it. Alfie's got it. The pit stop plus the pit crew with the Ferrari car. I remember that one. That's a good one. That's a good little city set. You hear thunder? No, but it could be. It could be upstairs in my house. People walking around. My room here is in the basement, so there's people above us. I have a supercar for Legos. Supercar. Not sure what that's referenced. The supercar. I'm trying to remember.
Lambo, Ferrari, Bugatti.
Yeah. We talking like the big Technic ones? I'm trying to get through this as quick as I can.
Trying to.
Yeah, Dylan says yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about the larger Technic ones. Woo.
Trying to do this nice and neat. I don't know if it's going to happen.
All right. I'm trying to just trying to cool down here.
Yeah, I feel that, man. My ACs are not doing their jobs today.
Neither are mine, and you know, I've got brand new AC units in for the house, but they're not operational yet. So I don't know if this where this is supposed to go. Let me see. Whoops. Well, it would help if I put all the parts on first. That would be helpful. Where is this part? Another axle. I gotta find one more part for the mystery machine before we can put it in the shop, Steve.
What part?
2x2 tan tile.
Is that for the sandwich?
Yeah, it's for the hamburger sandwich or hamburger, whatever it is. I also have Alfie says I also have the McLaren F1 Speed Champions. That's a good one. You should add some good minifigures to the vending machine. We're gonna try. We're definitely gonna try to add some good minifigures to the vending machine. Okay, I think that goes in there, right? Okay. I hope that's right. It looks right. So, oh, okay. Here's a picture. Oh, it is not right. It is supposed to squish this little. Okay, I see. So it's supposed to turn. Okay, it's supposed to go in between the rubber piece and that. Okay. Oh, I see. And then that knocks the coin. Okay, got it. Very clever. My Lego here. All right, let's keep moving. Anybody else building tonight? Working on mocks, building, or doing something else? What was the other thing, Steve, we were talking about yesterday? I forgot what it was called.
What?
Gun something?
Gunpla.
Oh, yeah.
That's a very niche group you're talking to right there, buddy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I know nothing about it. Technic is kind of hard. Yes, Technic is kind of hard. It can be very, 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 very frustrating.
It's very hard to take apart too.
Well, the worst part about Technic is that sometimes you're building something. It's like a mechanism like this, but you can't test it until you get all the way to the end. So if you did something wrong, you don't find out until the whole thing's built, right? And then you're like, not cool. Did I miss something along the way here? Yeah, I missed 2 of these. So, remember my R2-D2 story, Steve?
Oh, yeah.
I'm giving my brother my Lego set. Which one? That's nice of you, being a good brother. Which one are you giving him? I don't build Technic sets like just plain, just Technic sets. But obviously, I build a ton of Star Wars, so there's a lot of Technic, right, for frames of ships and things like that. So. Guys, if you are watching us, he's giving him a car one. Okay. Well, that's nice of you. If yeah, that's not thunder you hear. That's people above me. So
Bring the thunder.
Although, honestly, it it definitely could rain, right? It's like hot enough out there right now, humid enough that we could get easily have a thunderstorm, and I would absolutely take it at this point in time. If,
Honestly, same.
yeah, if you guys are watching on YouTube and you haven't subscribed, if you would consider subscribing, that would be great. Just helps us out. And if you're watching on Kick, if you give us a follow, both of those things are free to do.
We don't want your money. Just your support.
Yeah. Just helps out with like driving more people to the stream. You know, the more people we have in here, the more conversation we can get going. I feel like the more fun it'll be. So appreciate that. I did that with 42179. The Earth was not spinning. I know that set. You know, set he's talking about, Steve, the planet set.
Yeah, didn't Frankie build that one?
Yeah, he did build it. But yeah, that one super hard. That one had a lot of gears and things that had to be built properly. But yeah, that's the downside to Technic, right? Is like they're really cool. They got a lot of cool functionality, but man, you better be paying attention. Like I would never try and do one of these on the stream. You see, I mess up right on just these simple sets because I'm busy talking. I would never try and do a Technic on here because it would be probably a disaster.
I also heard him say that next stream he's going to be doing a Technic car.
Oh, Hunter says it's raining in Walpole, Steve.
Is it?
Yeah. Oops,
doesn't surprise me.
That does not go there. That goes back there. Well, that might mean it's headed my way.
Not a bad thing, though.
Nope. All right.
All right, one more wing to break apart.
What Dylan says, you have 152.
What's 152?
Yeah, what's 152? And they had to be in the right spot or it's not going to work. Right. Exactly, Hunter. That's the frustrating part. And then like you have to, if you get to the end or further in the book and then it's like, oh, it doesn't work. And then you have to backtrack and be like, okay, where did I mess up? Right. And sometimes you have to take half the thing apart to get it to get to a point where you can figure it out. Dylan, what do you mean by 152? I'm not sure I know. I'm getting the reference. Explain. Steve and I are old, so well, I'm old.
If he had said 151, I would have known it was a Pokemon reference, but he didn't. So.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known that's a Pokemon reference.
I literally said that to you today.
Okay. Well, again, I'm old. The memory's the first thing to go. Okay. I'll be right back.
He means subscribers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he got another one the other day when he went offline.
Yeah, I've picked up a couple on there since we last since the last stream. Thank you, Hunter, for the clarifying for us. All right. Let's turn this around. This is what it's looking like so far from the front.
How many more bags you got?
I'm on 6. I think there's 10.
Oh, you're finishing that tonight.
No, sorry. There's 11. There's 11.
Still finishing that tonight, buddy.
Yeah, I might have to, you know, hang in until it's done. I really want to bring it in. So
we usually go until about 9.
Yeah, might have to do 9:30 tonight to get this done.
He might. I'm old. I go to bed early. I'm kidding. I'll stick around.
Yeah, all right. I'm off the rest of the week, so.
I'm not. Keep rubbing it in.
Yep.
Where's the bleed?
Oh no! I just dropped a. All right, I gotta take all these out. I gotta put them somewhere where they're not gonna roll away. I just dropped a part inside of here.
Honestly, thought there was a lot more light gray to this build than there is, and there's really not.
Got it. A lot more light gray.
Yeah, but there's really not.
So next week we're gonna switch to Mondays instead of Tuesdays, and we're gonna do mocks. So we're gonna do mocks on Mondays usually. I think is the plan going forward.
Mock Monday.
Yeah, mock Mondays. And my first mock is going to be next week. I hope it's a little bit in jeopardy at the moment.
Jeopardy.
Can you show us some new sets coming out, please? Absolutely. Let's share my screen here. All right. Let's scroll through. See, we've seen these. So this one just came out today, I think, right? Was this today, Steve? No.
That was. I mean, we've seen a lot of leaks of that, so.
That was June 1st, right? Yeah. That came out. Sorry, I don't think any Star Wars released this today, but they did put out the August. I gotta remember what page they're on here. I think they're towards the end here because they're all coming soon right now. No pre-order on any of them as far as I saw, but there they are. All right. So let's start with this one. This is the Jango Fett. Jango Fett. I guess we're calling it Starship. Used to be called Slave One. It's basically the size of the 2021 Boba Fett Starship. Pretty much the same size as that, from what I can tell. Although it is not the exact same design, just recolored, which is nice. It's good that they didn't just kind of take the shortcut there and go with that. For me, you know, $70. The Boba Fett's version, you know, back in 2021, just 4 years ago, was $50. This is $20 more than that. A little bit of a hard pill to swallow, but it is a lot more pieces than the Boba Fett one. The Boba Fett one was in the 500s, around there, 560, 580, I think, something like that. Maybe a little less, maybe 540. But this one's 707. So, you know, price per piece, you're looking at about 10 cents, right? Which, you know, is pretty spot on. For me, the best part about this particular set is this right here. This Kaminoan is fantastic. You get a new Jango with the new rangefinder, right? And then you get a new, I think this is a new print. Yeah, a new print for the young Boba Fett.
I don't think it is. I think that came with the.
Did this come with the UCS?
I think so.
But not the Jango. No. Jango has arm printing in the UCS?
I think so.
Yeah. I'll have to check. If that one came in the UCS or not. But this is the star of the show in this set. This fig is absolutely fantastic. Great job. Great printing, great mold, everything. So, you know, I don't know if I'll buy it for $70 just for that fig, you know, for myself, for my collection. But I am going to want to get my hands on that fig at some point, just like I did the Tonway. And then, so that's Jango Fett's Starship. Pretty good, you know. I like the fact that they released this the same year as they did the UCS, because if you don't want to get the UCS, either because of the price or the space, you know, the size of it, you know, you have an alternative, right, option available to you. Give me a second here. I'm just gonna put this piece together, and then we'll move to the next set. Just gotta figure out how we do it. Okay, it goes like this.
Death Star hasn't been shown yet, bud. Unfortunately.
Death Star has not been revealed yet. That's not till October, so you're probably going to see it probably late August, early September. I would imagine for an official reveal anyway from LEGO. You might see leaks before then. All right, so here's the MTT. And this one's a tough pill to swallow on $160. You're looking at 976 pieces, so well over, right? Approaching 20 cents per part. And I guess if these were all actual minifigures, I could make an argument, right, that you're paying the price for the minifigures, but you're really only getting 2 minifigures here. The rest are battle droids and a couple of or 3 commandos, but they're still droids, right? They're not actual minifigures. I mean, the draw in this set is going to be the Bly. Ayla, at this point, they've made her 3 different versions, I believe, or this is the 3rd version. So, Ayla's accessible if you want to get her out there. I don't know. For $160, I would have liked to have seen less battle droids maybe, and another 327th in here, or maybe 2 327ths. Take out 1 commando and 1 of the battle droids. I mean, the problem is the build itself, right? The build itself, I think it only holds 6 battle droids inside of it.
I think it's at 6, yeah.
Yeah.
But the commando droids are pretty cool. I mean, I'm happy that we're getting new commando droids,
They are. But, I mean, like I said, you need a pilot. I get it. They want a pilot in there. But, I mean, battle droids, they've been in every... or not every, but they've been in several battle packs, right? The last couple of years. So people have battle droids and you can still get them because the battle pack with the clone and droid battle pack is still on the market. So I could have seen shorting this by 2 battle droids and a commando and putting in 2 of the 327th. To me, that would have made it worth 160. Well, it would have made it easier for me to agree to spend $160 on this one.
Yeah.
It is nice that the whole back opens up, right? So from a play perspective, right, you're going to get a lot of access inside of it. But again, I mean, if we were to just, you can just tell by looking at it compared to the minifigures or compared to the STAP here, right? Take a look at that STAP, right? Compared to the MTT, this MTT is very much scaled down compared to, say, the 2007.
Yeah, I think back in 2007, they were just kind of throwing whatever we wanted at us.
So definitely, we'll just take a look. So there's a top comes off. You can get to the cockpit for the pilot droid. This goes in and out, right, as you would expect it to, but it's just, very, very, lacking in terms of the number of droids. You can see right here, right in these pictures, right? Look at the person here, his hand, sort of in comparison. This is probably a better shot because for scale, it's not a very big set. Not a very big set. But again, if this were more around $100 to $120, I'd say okay, right? It's fair. But 160, tough. Definitely tough. Let's move on to the next one.
See, why don't you sort them from newest to oldest?
Yeah. This one depends on how you feel about Rebuild the Galaxy.
I'm going to say this right now. It's probably, I was on the verge of not getting it. But those minifigures alone, the new villain from Rebuild the Galaxy, because this is from Rebuild the Galaxy Season 2, not Season 1.
Right.
He's the new main villain, or, as much as a new villain can be in, Season 2. But right. He looks absolutely fantastic. I wish there was a close-up of him that you could actually see.
There is.
There is?
Yeah, I'll show you. It should be. Usually the official LEGO reveal, yeah, right here.
There we go. I think...
Yeah, it's a good fig.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. It looks like a Jedi Cad Bane a little bit.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, that's fantastic to me.
You mean a Sith Cad Bane?
No. I mean, he's got the purple... He's got the purple blades.
I thought he was a villain. That's why you said he was a villain. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, it seems like in the trailer he was a villain, but
Okay.
in the trailer it also seemed like, for season 1, it seemed like a lot worse. So.
Yeah. The issue I have here again is the price. 349 parts, $55.
But I will gladly pay that for the new, let's see, the new cockpit piece. I think we've gone over that a little bit, but
yeah, it looks like. Let me just play this one more time. It looks like
looks
it has an
good.
orange tint. I thought it was yellow from the leaked pictures, but it's actually orange.
Yeah.
So it's a cool cockpit piece. I hope we get it in the future in clear, right? Because then it'd be great for, you know, Rebel snow speeders and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, you know, this fig, little generic. This fig is cool with the different arm. This one's probably the best of the lot.
Yep.
So
Why are we not charging for what, Dylan?
so it's tough. $55 is tough. You know, I have to order all of these, and I'd be interested to see how many, especially the $160 set, how many of those come in a case. Because the last, like the Dark Falcon, right, which was what, 180, that was one per case, right? So if I want multiple of those, we're gonna have to order multiple cases. So, and hopefully they won't be limiting.
I don't know. I'm not the one changing them.
Changing what?
The message. I think that's just because that's what we're on right now, bud. To be honest with you.
What's the issue?
Yeah. No, he just asked why aren't we changing the comment.
Because I was controlling that, and I'm over on a different tab right now, showing the sets. Sorry about that, Steve. You can maybe get him.
Oh, yeah. I can change it. I don't.
Yeah.
There you go. What's the next set, bud?
All right. So this one again, build doesn't really inspire me. That's weird. It looks yellow here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
In this picture. Hold on. It looks yellow there. Yellow. Yellow. Oh, that's strange. Yellow. And then here it looks completely orange.
Maybe it's just because it rendered like that.
Yeah. I mean, these are definitely renders, right? So let's go down to these pictures down here, because I think these are actual, yeah, in hand. So it's yellow. But again, $55, 350 parts. You know, you're approaching that probably somewhere between 15 and 18 cents, right, per piece there. And then the last one is another one that's going to be tough. From a price per piece perspective, this is even tougher than the MTT. 813 parts, $160. You're just shy of 20 cents a part. Now, with this one at least, though, you're getting more actual minifigures, right, and less battle droids. And those Galactic Marines, other than the fact that they don't have any wastegapes, you know, cloth wastegapes, I think they're really, really well done. Commander Bakara is really well done. The build, not so much. Okay, it's, oops, sorry about that.
Those tires are atrocious.
It's scaled down. The wheels aren't great. This one's tough because for me personally, I really want those figs. And I'm gonna have to buy this set, but I know I'm not gonna be happy with the build. Let's take a look at it in 360 here. Yeah, you can just tell by look at the minifigures, right, that are in it. You can just tell that compared to past Juggernauts, this is pretty scaled down. Nice action shot there. Let's take a look at the figs. I mean, these guys are just
dude, I'm gonna buy it purely for
fantastic. You know, just again, the complaint I would have is, but this is the complaint we have with all the clones now, right? Is that they print the wastegapes, or in this case, did they even? They did, but just on the front. They could at least print it on the side too to make it look better. But and the Kiadi Mundi is a good fig. So this is, you know, those first 5 figs. I don't know if it makes it worth $160, but I think Lego knows they've got some of us who have been waiting for those figs, and that we're going to wind up paying it regardless.
And then we'll get a battle pass in 3 months.
What's that?
Then we'll get a battle pack in 3 months.
Right. You get a battle pack in January, right, with these guys in it. But you can't bank on it, right? So
there we go.
I'm not going to be able to resist them. I think they're so cool. And the fact that Lego did a good job on them, right? And the Bakara, the mold, this new mold for this helmet, looks great. Looks really, really good. But again, if we scroll down here and we take a harder look at these, the build, go down here where we can see a person with it for scale. Looks pretty small to me. Looks pretty small. This picture might even be a better look at it. You just look at that's not a grown adult, right? Look at those hands. Interior actually doesn't look too bad, and it looks pretty good actually. But yeah, I don't love the wheels, and I don't love the price on this one. So again, another tough pill to swallow. Especially if you have a budget and you have to make decisions, right? I'd be curious to see from the perspective of the shop how quickly or not quickly some of these figs wind up coming into the shop, right? We'll see if people buy this set and then are so dissatisfied with it that they're willing to sell off the figs for it. I'm willing to bet we'll get a lot of battle droids and Kiadi Mundis. I don't know that we'll be getting a lot of Bakaras and I just blanked. Galactic Marines. So, but those are the 4 new ones that got revealed today. There are, oh, no, I'm sorry. There should be one more, which is the buildable ATST. Maybe it's on the next page here. Let's see. Now we're getting the keychains. Spider tank. This is all old stuff.
They might not have put that on the...
Did that one not get revealed officially today?
I don't think so, man.
It didn't? Maybe it was a leak then that came out today. I saw what looked like an official image, but maybe not.
Nope.
Maybe it was a leaked official image.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not out here. So the ATST, if you haven't seen the leak, is a 18 plus buildable ATST. So, you said 318 parts and like 30 stickers, probably. Yep. What do we got here? You should have a series where you say what is bad about Lego Star Wars sets. We could do a whole stream on that, guys. Pick a wave of sets and we can go through them all and tell us. Every single day is the same day. It's the boring days.
I wouldn't necessarily say. I think each set has its own ups and downs on those. I think the figs are where they're getting people, especially like where they're justifying their price.
The problem I have is that these are play sets, right? And so play sets are not their primary target is not adults, right?
No, it's supposed to be children,
right?
With allowances and
not just that, but are parents even going to want to spend that kind of money, right? On a start, like there isn't a set coming out, right? In what we just looked at, under $55, right? Nope. Even the battle pack, which hasn't been officially revealed yet, even the 327 battle pack is going to be $45.
Really?
Yep.
What are we getting in that?
You're getting that static all of a sudden. You're getting 4. I think you're getting 4 327s. You're getting, I forget how many droids you're getting in it. I think you might be getting a total of 8 or 9 figs. It's the bigger battle pack, like the clone and droid battle pack that just came out.
Still haven't bought that.
Yeah.
There's no need for it, Yeah. Am I wrong?
You should have contacted. the fastest builder.
It's me.
It's definitely not me right now.
No, it's me. Between him and I, it's me.
We did have a competition one day at the shop between him and my son, and Steve got smoked. So
I didn't get smoked. He built a smaller set.
you got smoked, Steve.
If it was the same set, I would have smoked him.
Steve, I think you just have to
I
own up
refuse
to
to
it.
accept that L.
You got to own up to it. You got smoked by a kid.
I didn't. But hey, think what you want. It's okay.
How you doing on that? You're still you're starting to build?
I just started. I'm on step 16 already, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I'm the fastest builder here, dude.
Well, now that you build that, and if I build that other one, you're gonna have no choice but to, or we're gonna have no choice but to
build the galactic.
No, buy the galactic marines to put in it. Lego. This is going to be exclusive. 2 months later, here's a new fig. Yeah. Yep. They do that.
Y'all, I eventually would like to be sponsored by Lego. I'm not talking trash. I just want that to be known.
Well,
not doing it.
I think you should be able to be honest, even if you're part of LAN and all that. He said Hunter versus your son. Oh, maybe.
Oh, I just can't count. All right, we're cool.
My son is 16. He's pretty fast. Pretty fast with his gut. And, he's been building since he was like 1. He started with Duplo. So he's pretty fast.
Yeah, he strikes me as a Duplo kid.
Yeah.
I'm
Back in the day, he was. He was. We actually kept our Duplo for a very long time. Like, I would say within like the last 3 years, we finally got rid of the last Duplo. I like Duplo. Like we had some of the cool Batman Duplo and stuff. All right.
Oh. Set's busting apart.
All right. Hunter says he's 10. So, I mean, he might be a challenger. He might be a challenger if he's been building for years. You might be able to take him out. All right, what do I need here? Just need a head. It's weird opening up a set and not building the minifigs.
Are you not building them?
No, because you got to put them in these.
Oh.
So it's kind of strange to not actually put them together. We have so far 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 out of the 16 figs. And we're into bag 7. So.
Not gonna lie to you, this build is a little wonk.
It's wonky?
Yeah, dude.
All right. Steve, I'm gonna let you be the guinea pig. Like anytime I find a mock I want to build, I'm like, Steve, build it first. And then tell me how it is, and then we'll go from there. You should make one set free. At the shop? Are you talking about, Hunter? Oh, and that is a minifigure. What time will it end, Dylan says. I don't know. Probably 9:30 tonight. Usually we stop at 9, but tonight's a little... I'm trying to get this build done, so I might go a little bit longer. What am I looking for here?
Good vibes?
No, not... Well, maybe, but...
Wow, you're not looking for good vibes, bro?
No, I am, but I'm trying to focus here. Trying to focus. It's not easy. Not easy. This is actually like a decently challenging build. It's got some interesting building techniques going on it. Like this one, I'm not 100% sure how I'm supposed to attach like that and like that.
Keep dropping things.
Stop dropping stuff, Steve.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
All right. Frank ripped through this one. A lot faster than I'm getting through it. That's for sure. Let's see. Hunter says yes. It's hard to make a set free. So Dylan says he has to go to bed in 8 minutes. All right, Dylan. Well, that's okay. You can. This will be on our channel, so if you want to catch the rest of it another day, you'll be able to. And then show. Time for me to go to bed, Dana, because I'm old. Thanks for the fun, guys. Thank you, Dana.
Have a good one, Dana.
What does Hunter say? You should sell lightsabers only. Oh, yeah. See, the problem with that is when we do that, adults come in and buy them all and ruin it, and then we don't have any left to give out with the figs that people buy. Unfortunately, we've tried that in the past. It hasn't gone great in terms of having enough for everybody. I guess we could limit them, but something to think about. Something to think about. It's all good suggestions. So. There we go. So yeah, so I'm worried, Steve, because I had to order that TIE Fighter as the base for the mock I'm doing.
Yep.
And it has not shipped yet.
I told you if you want it, just let me know and I'll let you borrow mine.
Yeah, it's been 3 days and it hasn't shipped yet, so it's got me a little nervous.
Don't be nervous.
I did message the seller.
Oh, so now he's not going to send it.
Yeah.
I hope you're happy.
Wait, what does Dylan say? Or Hunter? No, I want a purple one. Purple ones are a little hard to come by. Or you could give them all to me. Sure. That's one way to think about it. I would go with my brother now. All right. Thank you for joining, Dylan. Appreciate it. I don't know why that played. Let's see. Looking to see if the seller got back to me. And apparently not yet. So hopefully soon. Be right back. And I'm back. Sorry, still trying to finish my dinner.
Still haven't done it yet, huh?
Nope. What is your most expensive set in the shop? Right now, it's the 2007 Ultimate Collector or UCS Millennium Falcon. I think we've got it for $900.
Tantive is a close second.
Tantive is around $800. I think both of those are underpriced, actually, when we compare them to Bricklink. But yeah, those are the most expensive ones right now. And then for minifigures, the most expensive minifig we have right now is Cloud City Lando.
That's weird.
Is that like $1,000? Yeah. I mean, if you look on Bricklink, it's around that, but we're not selling it for that much. We're selling it for less than that. Same thing with the Tantive. I think the Tantive, the average asking right now is upwards of like $850, $860. We have it at $8. So, and those are used prices.
Least expensive set? Probably 10, I think, right? It's a Ninjago.
I think I have some used little Ninjago sets and things like that for less than that, for like 7 or 8, maybe 5 even. We have some poly bags that are 5. So I guess those technically, right? Those technically count. So those would be.
Yeah, I guess.
You don't agree?
What? That they're sets? I mean, I wouldn't consider them.
No?
I feel like polybags are just that. They're polybags.
Jesus. Sorry about that.
What'd you do?
I just blew this thing up.
Oh, nice.
Give me a sec.
Good job.
I was just trying to install it the way it shows on the instructions, and pieces went flying everywhere. All right, so let's see. Okay, there we go. Got it on now. I need the Inquisitor's lightsaber. Yeah, I don't think we have. Do we have any extra hilts right now, Steve? I don't know if we do.
Inquisitor wise, no, because I think you needed one for a minifig that you were selling, and we didn't have one. I think you had to order it. I could be wrong though.
No. Bye, Dylan.
Have a good one, bud.
Yeah. Have a good rest. Okay. Go here. Go here.
It's not a bad build, man. You know,
It's what?
it's not a bad build.
No, you're liking it? Is it fragile? Is it fragile so far?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Is it?
Yeah, 100%, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a Mohawk. I expected it to kind of be.
Yeah. That Plo Koon Starfighter I made though was surprisingly sturdy.
I think that's because it has a good base where, like, that's a tried and true, like.
Yeah, design.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't want to make anything too fragile, right? I want to be able to pick it up off the shelf without it falling apart, kind of thing.
Exactly, dude.
But it's hard to know. Like I've been reading a lot of. I was looking at mocks today, and I was on Rebrickable, and I was reading a lot of the comments, and that's one thing people were asking about. A lot of them, you know, it's like how sturdy is it?
I think that's a big thing.
I mean, it should be, right? I mean, if you're going to invest time and money, right, into, you know, building mocks, some of them are super expensive.
Have a good night, Hunter. I don't know if I had said that yet or not.
Nope. Bye, Hunter. Have a good night. Thanks for joining, buddy. Oops. Meant to go. There we go. All right.
Slopes.
So we're still finding our way here on the streams. We're still working on, you know, some ideas. So the latest is as we mentioned, is Mock Mondays. We're gonna switch. We were doing streaming on Tuesdays. We're gonna switch to Mondays, and we're gonna do mocks on Mondays.
For as long as we can find them that we like.
Yeah. So, and then, you know, we'll probably come up with some other ideas to do for streams. All right. We're getting there on this. We are getting there. This
How many
piece,
more eggs you got?
we're starting the cover here. I think 4 still.
Jeez, you might not finish tonight, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I'm taking my time because I don't want. There's a lot of like mechanism and stuff. I don't want to have to take this thing apart. You know what I mean? Because I went too quick and I made a mistake. So
Trust me, I get it. Worst case scenario, we got next stream that we can do it.
Yeah, if I don't finish it tonight, maybe I'll jump on. Maybe Thursday night we can jump on. I don't know that I don't think we'll be jumping on Friday like we normally do because of 4th of July. That stuff going on. A lot of people have stuff going on. So yeah, I'm thinking, Steve, maybe we could do um,
Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking that might be a good idea.
So if I don't finish it tonight, I'll finish it Thursday. But false advertisement. I know I advertised that we're going to finish it tonight, but
Heartbroken.
you're heartbroken.
Mm-hmm.
You should be.
False advertisement.
I know.
Ooh.
All right. Well, you never know. I might pick up the pace here. Now that, and in fact, should be able to pick up the pace because a lot of I think the internals of this thing are done now. So, see if we can't pick it up a little bit here.
It literally has a caution to literally hold the white pieces while you do the next steps.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So I was just talking about picking up the pace, and now I realize I made a mistake.
I don't hate this set. I don't think it's going to use all the parts, but
No, I think I saw that there was somebody made it, and they showed the parts that were left over. So the question is, what do you like better? Do you like that better, or do you like the Ahsoka's?
I might buy another Ahsoka's down the line. But for right now, I'm just going to leave it like this.
Yeah.
I'll bag up the parts, and
The Ahsoka's are marked down to 35 right now.
I'm sure they'll go even lower.
Lower, right? At some point, you gotta be lucky enough to get to them, right? When they do.
I mean, it's me.
Fair enough. You still have Pac-Man? You haven't built that yet, right?
Touched it, bro.
Yeah.
I think Pac-Man might be one of those ones that I wait until it retires, and then we do a 24-hour stream or something like that, where I just continue to build it.
Yep.
All night long. And by all night long, I mean until about 11 when I fall asleep.
That's your version of all night long? 11?
When I fall asleep on stream.
Okay. That would actually be a good one.
What, me falling asleep on stream?
Yes. I think we should do that. We're gonna build until Steve falls asleep on the stream.
You guys won't be here much longer, then. Don't worry.
What? I think it would be fun. How long can we go until Steve falls asleep?
20 minutes. Max.
20 minutes?
Max.
20 minutes past what time?
It's not 20 minutes past much. And I think we have a problem.
What's the problem?
I don't have any more of these pieces that they're telling me to use.
Did you accidentally use too many somewhere else?
I'm checking now.
Usually something like that. I'm going to try and motor through this.
No, I didn't.
You didn't. So,
It's weird.
what piece is it?
I'll share my screen real quick.
Yeah. Is it possible we have it, or you have it?
It's this piece right here.
Oh, those are easy.
Yeah, but I need it in order to do it.
I have them here. Put up your be right back. Drive over here. Get them.
Yeah.
I'll probably spend some time Thursday or Friday, actually gathering up more parts for the one. I'm definitely gonna have to order some. I don't know if I'm gonna order something, or I'm just gonna. The Ahsoka's has like 22 or 23% of the parts for the one I want to build. I might just buy that to get some of the parts I need, and hopefully avoid having to order them. What did I do wrong here? That's what I did wrong. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I wish they would have told me that I needed it.
Well, and there's no way to keep going without him. How many did they say? Does it give an inventory at the back of the instructions? How many did they say there's supposed to be? And then look at the set inventory and see how many come in the set. Right? Because that would be false advertising. I think Steve might have froze on us. I think we lost Steve. He'll be back. All right, so there we go. This whole front, except for the handle, pretty much done now. And then we've plated off. I don't know if you can see in there. So this is the ramp. This is the ramp here. It drops through. And then there's a ramp underneath, if you saw the previous streams. And then there's a little bit of structure built to guide it out of here. So very, very cool design. And here comes Steve. He's back.
I don't know what just happened.
You froze, buddy.
But yeah, I got that.
Did you hear what I was saying about check the number of, did they give an inventory in the back and show you the number?
No, I didn't even.
All right. I should have waited there, guys. Now the front's done. And then this, and this is printed. So that's cool. Here is,
there's just parts. Oh, never mind.
there's the coin that we're going to use to operate it. So that's cool. I think. Let's see. Oh boy. Hopefully I did this right. Maybe not. Maybe I should not have spun that without. Ugh. Let's see. No, my son said you have to kind of push this in, but I don't think that's right. Ah, here we go. Might have to do surgery on this thing. And surgery has begun because I'm not sure what's going on here. Here we go. Here we go. This was. Where is this? I'm not sure where this goes. This goes here somewhere. I think that's there. Yeah, and then that goes there. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna reset this. It's quite possible that we're not supposed to do it without the coin, but we're gonna find out in a sec here. Put that back in. Put the coin in. Let's put the handle back on. Okay, that turns it. Now, I definitely did something wrong because that's popping out. It's a little mech. There's a little thing in there. Oh, there we go.
That's unfortunate. I'm not going to be able to finish this today without those parts.
Yeah, I got to go backwards. Something wrong with my mechanism here. This is what we were talking about earlier with Technic, right? There it is.
You were talking about earlier.
Yeah. So let's see here. Take this off again so we can get to it. Pop these off as well. Let's see.
No, it says times 2.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It said ×2, and I just didn't even see it.
Okay. Yeah, see, the coin is supposed to push it back like that, and then turn it again. Right? Okay. So I get that. Let's see.
Ooh.
What happened?
Nothing.
So let's see here. Really strange. All right, guys. So the woes of Technic here. Something's not exactly right. This is supposed to go in and push back like that, and then it works. But when I put this on, I don't think there's enough room in there. Yeah. Nope. All right, time to figure out what we did wrong.
Everything. Break it down. Rebuild it.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to break it down completely here.
That was
But,
a joke, buddy.
well, you never know.
You never do.
So what went where here? That one on the front. Those are there, so that's all correct. Yep. This all looks good. Let's get to this piece here. And that's right here. So let's just make sure this is built correctly. What I don't want to do is keep going, and then realize that this. So this coin sits in here like this, and then pushes the. See, it's supposed to push that back.
Yep.
Which I can do when it's open like this, but I cannot do. I'm trying to figure out, do I have something just in the wrong spot here? The woes of Technic, everyone. Nope, that's in the right spot. Everything seems to be where it's supposed to be. That goes in. Very strange here. Very, very strange. So that does that. And this coin. Hold on. Do I have this top? Yeah, and do I have this top part built right? It feels like there's not enough space there. Let's see. Oh boy. No. That's where it's supposed to be. Can't have it, Steve, if it's not working correctly, right?
I mean, here.
Oh, I think I see the problem. I think I got the problem. Part just wasn't pushed onto that axle enough. There we go. All right. I'm glad we addressed that before we kept building. That would not have been fun. All right, we're going to keep moving now. Put all this back on. This goes here. This one goes here. And then I think we get, yep, now we can put the top back on. All right. Crisis averted, everyone. There we go. All right. So
I might lose power here, dude.
you got thunderstorm. I think there's some thunder. I hear some thunder in the distance here now too. All right, folks. We are on the bag. 8. Lots of big parts in this one. A lot of red. A lot of red. We got 2 more minifigures in here. The first one is a castle fig. He's going to go on the blue ball. He's got a body or torso. He's got legs. He's got a helmet. He's got a... Oh, wait, hold on. It's not a he. Excuse me. I think it's a she. She's got a head. My mistake. Sorry about that. And then we've got a sword. And the last missing piece of the puzzle here is the shield, which I will hopefully find in a second. Don't see it yet. Oh, it's sitting right in front of me. It would have jumped up and bit me. All right, and now we need to find the black axles, which should be easy, but for some reason I'm having trouble. Do you have any brick at your place or no?
I do not, sir. But I had some people ask me the other day if you were buying.
I've got a lot. I just don't know if I have this part for Scooby-Doo. I got to see how many sets it was used in. The 2x2 tan.
I would love to see if I have that sandwich part, dude. Because I'm like 95% positive I do.
Actually, I didn't even look. I might have it in like the bins in the drawers where we have like the minifig accessories and things. I got to make a trip down to the shop. Can't do it tomorrow. I got to go out of town, but maybe another day. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. You said you're going away tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Connecticut, right?
Yeah.
Is that for?
We're going to catch the show.
That's the end of it, right? Or does he have one after that?
No, that's the last one. They come home on Thursday. If anyone's wondering what we're talking about, my son plays guitar in the band, and they're doing a little tour right now with his.
Oh, wowzer!
All right, we got a problem here, folks. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I was wrong. I jumped the gun. Sorry. I was going to say we're short parts, but we are not. LEGO, in their infinite wisdom, included all the parts. Good for them.
Thought I lost power there for a second, then I was like, wait, how is my stuff still going?
Yeah, no, I don't think we'd be hearing you. But yes, there's definitely thunderstorms in the area.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I won't be back till Thursday. So the store will be closed tomorrow night, and then Thursday, I'll be back. We'll be open regular hours, and then we're going to be closed Friday because Friday's 4th of July. But Saturday and Sunday will be normal hours.
Do I have a helper this Saturday?
I don't know for sure. I'm hoping so, but I don't know. I gotta wait till he gets back to find out. Yeah, it looks like he just finished. They just finished the show and got back to wherever hotel they're at.
Nice.
Yeah, they're out on Long Island right now.
Oh, we're on Long Island.
Calverton,
Oh, okay.
like Eastern. Not all the way out on the end of Long Island, but like, you know.
I'm familiar.
Oh, you are?
I grew up there.
Well, I know you grew up in Long Island. I don't know if you're familiar with that particular part of Long Island.
I feel like I'm going to be missing pieces, and I'm not going to be happy about that.
I don't understand. Didn't it say on Rebrickable that you only needed that set?
Yeah, that's the part I'm not happy about.
Yeah, actually, I watched a YouTuber today who had a video on it. And said that's the one I was telling you. He said he had a bunch of pieces left over.
I'm not worried about the pieces left over. I'm more so worried about not having.
But did your Ahsoka's build or something not have? Oh wow, gotta make 3 of these. Did your Ahsoka's build? Did you not use all the parts on it or something? Did you miss steps?
No, I definitely didn't miss steps.
All right. I didn't realize. See, I didn't realize I had to make 3 of these. I didn't see it, and I like to build them all at the same time, not go backwards in the book. So
yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna have to do that for this one time. I'm gonna build the next 2 at the same time. There's a side panel, so we got to build 3 of those.
Focus.
I'm trying. It's like anything else in life, right? When you rush, you become prone to mistakes.
I think I'm going to be missing a Technic pen.
Which type?
Just a black one.
I have plenty of those here. Come on over, Steve.
Oops, throw my BRB back.
Yeah, throw up your BRB. Drive over here, get the parts, drive back. That would be funny, actually.
Yep, I'm missing.
How many?
Just one. But it's the point of it, dude, you know?
Mm-hmm. Let me see what you got so far. Oh, okay. Hold that up a little bit. That's a good size, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't even look at the dimensions on the one that I'm going to try and build. But I just want to build it because if I get the turbo tank and the Galactic Marines, and I really hate the turbo tank, I'm going to sell that off probably cheap and just then I'll have the little mock to put the the Marines in.
Yeah. Why couldn't it be a blue pen?
I don't know. Good question.
With like 10 of those right in front of me.
Feel free, if you're watching, you want to chat about anything or any questions about what we're doing or anything, throw them in the chat. Oh, and here's someone right now. Did you guys get any new minifigures? Thinking about stopping by soon. So yeah, Kevin, everything. I don't know if you can see this. Let me try and move my camera. Let me move this out of the way. Actually, you see all this pile over here? This is all new minifigures. These should be available this weekend. Okay. So all of those are new minifigures that we just got, and we're probably gonna have more. I got to see if I'm gonna have time to work on more in between now and the weekend. But a lot of Star Wars in there, some Harry Potter in there. So yeah, definitely stop by, check it out this weekend. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get them all out this weekend, but we'll have them.
Glad we all went on that journey together.
Okay, we went on a journey with Steve together.
Found what I needed.
Kevin says nice. Thanks, Kevin. Oh, any of you guys watching, if you are watching on YouTube and you're not subscribed to our channel, please
Our
consider
channels.
subscribing. It helps us out, and it's free, right? So it doesn't cost you anything. And then if you turn on notifications, you'll get notified whenever we're going to be live. And then if you're watching over on Kick, if you could just give us a follow, again, free. But again, that helps us out in terms of, seeing. Also, likes on the videos help because it lets us see what kind of content people enjoy versus the content that they don't enjoy. So if you guys have a minute and you can do that, that would be much appreciated. But definitely not required.
Nope, it's required. Do it now. I'm just kidding. That's why he has more subscribers than me.
Bag eight went down quick, so we're moving to 9 now. So I got a shot, Steve. Here, I got a shot. I don't know if I can do 3 bags in a half an hour, but that one took about 10 minutes. So these all take 10 minutes. We might be able to get through them. 9's already open because I accidentally opened it when I was looking for 6. So.
Hey, why is 6 afraid of 7?
So 7, 8, 9.
We actually have 2 different ones, Kevin. So he has his and I have mine.
Yeah.
Mine is your boy Ton of Fun on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch.
And I'm just Shop Brickify, same as our website and our email address on YouTube and Kick.
What? It's a weird build.
I didn't realize you guys had a YouTube. Yeah, I've had a YouTube for a couple of years now. We used to use it. We used to just post like 1 to 2 minute videos of like what's new at the shop. But it's a little hard. It was a little hard to keep up with. So the channel's sort of been sitting without really any updates for a while. So what I decided might be a better use of it is if, since we have a lot of really good conversations in the shop with people about all different topics revolving around Lego, I thought maybe what we should do is do some live streams, and we can bring some of that experience that we have in the shop, right, to those who maybe aren't, aren't local to us, right, and aren't able to come in. So Hunter, I don't have Hunter yet, by the way, but I'll let you know. I'll let you know if one comes in. I can even put it aside for you, and then I'll let you know some way, shape, or form. If it comes in and we're doing a live stream, soon after, I'll let you know it's here, and you can come grab it whenever it's convenient for you. So there you go. There's a reason to watch our live streams, because if we get a Hunter in, we'll notify you via these streams that we have it for you. Yeah, Bad Batch have been a little bit harder to come by. When the set was still, you remember, Steve, when the set was still out, people were bringing in Bad Batch shuttles and Bad Batch figs like crazy to sell.
Oh, yeah.
Now, not so much. Slowed down quite a bit with that. The last time I had a full set of Bad Batch figs, one guy came in and bought the whole set. Uh-oh. Oh, no, not uh-oh. This was the same bill.
Scadio.
Yeah, SpaghettiOs. You only will remember that if you are old like me.
I hate that.
You hate what?
Just the way I just did that.
No. I thought you meant SpaghettiO. I'm like, why would you hate that?
Oh, I like Scadios.
Really? You still eat them?
No. I'm an adult.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is done.
All right, let's see. Sturdy or not really?
Yeah, kind of sturdy.
Kind of sturdy?
I mocked it up a little bit more.
All right, well, let me ask you this. Swooshable? Or you think it'll
break.
break?
No, I said it didn't break.
Okay. Wouldn't hold
I
up. Wouldn't hold up
extended,
for a younger
I
viewer
extended the
here.
cockpit a little bit. I don't know if you can see that.
You
So that
changed
it's
it?
flush.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
the tie right there. But the tie didn't look good on the front.
No.
No. So that is the Galactic Marines dropship.
I think it's called a support gunship.
Yes, but yeah.
All right, that's awesome. Now you have to buy the
Galactic Marines.
well, no, you have to buy the turbo tank set from me in order to get the in August, right? In order to get the Galactic Marines. Okay.
Right.
I'll give you a sweet deal on it. 25 cents off. It's about all we could probably afford. They charge us so much for them. It really does stink that we pay so close to the retail for them. I'd love to be able to put more things on sale and stuff like that. But
could you hear me that whole time?
yeah,
I wonder how you were hearing me because my mic was off.
I don't know, what were you saying?
I was talking. You were answering, so that was just weird.
I maybe not. Maybe I didn't hear what you were actually saying. Maybe I was just talking, and by coincidence, I was talking about the same topic that you were.
No, you
Okay.
definitely answered. So,
all right, well, Steve, we still got time here, so break out the brickheads, bro.
break out the brickheads.
You can do a brickhead in like 15 minutes.
Hey, I know.
And I know you have more of them.
I gotta let my GoPro cool down, bro.
That was probably me. I bought them all except the Hunter. Actually, it might have been you, Kevin. Would not surprise me. They're good figs. They're good figs. I wish LEGO did something for season 2 of the Bad Batch, and did the figs with the new colors on their armor. That way, the figs, you would have 2 sets of figs, but that were sort of unique, right, to the season. But they never did anything with season 2, so I was a little surprised because I think that show was fairly. I like the show. I thought it was.
They did what did they do? The Justifier and the Bad Batch shuttle. That was it. They haven't done
technically, yeah. Okay, they did do 2 sets technically, right, with the Justifier, but honestly, like I really wish they did something with the actual Bad Batch, as opposed to just putting Omega in there.
Omega.
Omega. Steve's playing games.
That's what she's called. They call her Omega.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm gonna call her Omega.
Games cannot be played.
What cannot be played? Games?
Yeah.
No. I just wish they did something because I actually, I thought, hey, when I saw the second season, I was like, yeah. And see, Kevin thought the show was pretty good too. So I'm not crazy. But when I saw the second season, I saw that they changed the armor a little bit, like the coloring on it. I was like, oh, that's cool. We should do. They should do a new set with all the Bad Batch in it, or maybe 2 sets and have them split across because we know how LEGO loves to try and make us buy as many sets as possible by doing that. But anyway, I was just like, okay, do another set, and then they never did. I mean, they did the Justifier, but that was just for Omega, Steve. I don't want to upset you, so I'll call her Omega.
Say it right, man.
Yeah. All right. What are you working on now? Nothing?
Nothing yet.
What do you got left for brickheads? Oh, you got Grievous, right?
I got Grievous and I got Palpy. Papa Palpy.
You're gonna save the Grievous for last, aren't you?
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, that reminds me. I got those arms. I can finish that Grievous that I need the arm for at the shop.
Oh, there you go. Do it.
Yeah, we already. Did we sell the one we had, the Grievous we had, or is it still there?
I think so.
Okay. Well, I can finish another one now because I found arms for him in this load that we grabbed. See, we lost your build there, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I turned it off. I'm trying to get a better photo.
Oh, of the build?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely post some. I want to see a nice close-up of it. Like I said, the one I'm doing isn't like like an alt build. It's a he says it's a modification of that set, but it's kind of weird because it only has 22% of the parts in common. So I don't know if I call that a modification. I'd say I call that a coincidence more than anything. So yeah, I hope we get another. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get another Bad Batch, but I hope we get no, maybe a spin-off of it. I don't know what it would be, since they did Tales of the Underworld. They did. Did you watch that yet, Steve?
No, I didn't.
Okay, yeah, they did Ventress in that. It was okay. The best one to me is still the original one with Dooku and Ahsoka. And honestly, like the one I really liked the most was the Dooku. All right, we are ripping through this now.
Kind of want to build the Imperial Riot tank from Ondor. I think that would look sick.
That's the one that's made out of the
Sith Infiltrator. I think you said you wanted to do that, but
yeah, there's another one that's made out of the MIDI scale Millennium Falcon.
Yeah,
have you seen that one?
No, I have the same thing.
Same thing. Actually, they make two things out of it. They make the little speeder that the Imperial officer rides in, and they make the riot tank.
Oh, nice.
That's what I said. So,
all right, let's pull up
maybe
LEGO building instructions.
For what? Oh, you're going. I knew you couldn't resist. You're going. Brickhead.
Yeah, we're gonna.
All right. Well, I'm going to bag 10 here in a second.
You gonna actually try to finish it?
I am. Even if I got to go a tiny bit longer than 9:30, because these bags are going quick now. So.
Really?
What?
No, nothing. I typed it in, and then it asked me to do something, and I said no, so it just got rid of it.
Okay.
It basically said, no.
All right, that's fair.
You want General Grievous?
Yeah, let's do Grievous.
You can't have General Grievous.
Come on, I think he's hilarious looking.
We're doing Papa Palpy.
I'm not really a Brickhead guy, but that one's funny.
We're doing Papa Palpy, baby.
I feel like Brickhead is one of those things that like you either like love it or hate it. There's no in between. Prove me wrong, Steve.
I don't want to. I agree.
I know you love it, so big Brickheads guy.
Me? Got them all.
Literally all of them?
Palpy. Not all of them.
You got to be close, though, right?
Pretty.
All right, bag 10. Not a very big bag, it doesn't look like. So this one will go quick.
Let's see it so far. I mean, the last bag, the last thing is probably the top, right?
Yeah. The clear pieces are in a separate bag. I think I showed you that in the last stream. They're in the or the first stream we were doing this. They're in the paper
Yeah.
bags. Yeah, those clear pieces are there. But yeah, I don't think there's too much more. And then a couple more figs in here. Another gold spaceman. And I don't know what the other one is, the elephant costume fig. I love how this is like its own minifig series, kind of, you know. I mean, granted, there's some doubles, they're not all unique. That's not 16 unique ones, but still.
They probably did that on purpose, man.
Oh, I'm sure. I think it's one of the reasons they probably didn't. They probably one of the reasons they did the R1. Sorry, F1.
F1?
Yeah. I think they probably did the F1 because they knew they were doing this, right? So they're probably like, you know, if we don't do a minifig series, people buy the minifig vending machine, right? To get a basically what amounts to a full series of figs. So.
What are our thoughts on the Star Wars August releases? Prices seem crazy. Bro, you are not in the wrong.
So earlier in the stream, Kevin, we brought them up on the LEGO website. We went through them. I mean, the MTT and the Turbo Tank alone, I mean, $160, and they're both, one's just over 800 pieces, and the other one's just under 1,000 pieces. I mean, at least with the Turbo Tank, you can say, you know, you're getting a decent amount of figs. With that, with the MTT, I can't even justify it because of how many of them are droids. You're basically getting 2 figs, you know, 2 real figs with it, and the rest are battle droids. I would have liked to see them cut back a couple of battle droids on that and give us a couple of the 327s that are going to be in the battle pack. But, you know, it's going to be a tough sell. I think on all of them. I mean, even if you look at the other sets, 70 for the Jango Fett Starship. That Kaminoan's fantastic fig, but 70 for that might be a little bit tough. I like the brickheads until they felt like this is a good comment actually here. So I felt like a never-ending Funko collection, so I decided to sell them all and focus on minifig display wall. Yeah.
Yeah, but then like you don't have a row like me here. I mean, I don't even have that many. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't own any. I'm just not into them. Like I said, it's one of those things that I feel like you either love them or hate them. But just going back for a second to the August releases. I mean, yeah, even the Rebuild the Galaxy set, you're looking at what was it? What was it? 55 for that snow speeder?
4, I think.
What's that?
54, I think.
54.99, I think it was. So 55 for all intents and purposes. I like the figs, Kevin. I do like the figs. I don't really appreciate the prices from LEGO. And as somebody who's, you know, retailer of them, I think it's going to be a hard sell. I got to think really hard about how many of those I order for August because I don't know how many people are going to want to, you know, pay those prices. I myself want the Turbo Tank because I want the Galactic Marines. That's actually why I'm going to build a similar mock to what Steve just built because I'm going to buy the Turbo Tank for myself and I'm going to get the Galactic Marines. But if I really don't like that Turbo Tank build, I'm going to use this other mock to put them in and maybe sell off the Turbo Tank. What do you think about August? I just feel a little disappointed with the prices.
A little jaded.
Yeah, I like the subject matter. I like the fact that they're doing Clone Wars. I like the fact that they're doing 327s and Galactic Marines. Sets look good, but tough for a day one cop. Yeah. I think the subject matter they chose, no problem with it whatsoever, right? Doing 327s, really for the first time since the old cutout, right? Helmet versions. And then doing Galactic Marines for the first time. I mean, I think the subject matter they chose is fantastic, but oof, on the price. Right, see?
Oh yeah, I just messed up my build.
Did you?
Yeah. Oof.
Too busy thinking about how many of those sets you're not going to buy because of the prices?
It's gonna be all of them.
What do we think? What do we think the price is going to look like? Oh well, we already know what the price is going to look like on the Death Star. What do we think the Death Star is actually going to look like, though?
Apparently, there was a leak today about it. It's definitely going to be Death Star 1.
Okay.
Because of the figs that they're putting in there. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry.
Oh.
The guy?
Oh, the guy who put the leak out?
No.
Oh.
I'll never say the people that dropped the leak. The character that confirmed that it was going to be Death Star 1.
Oh. Not Tarkin, right?
I don't think so. Let me see.
That would be an obvious one, right? They put Tarkin in
it. So
I don't have the room for, UCS, so I don't have to worry about buying it, and I can't order it for the shop because we're not allowed to. So there you go. Hold on, I gotta make sure I'm doing
Krennic.
this.
Yeah. Krennic's in the shuttle. I mean, Krennic's in the Death Star.
Krennic, really? Okay, so
he's not in the second one, so we know it's good.
He can't be because he was blowed up on Scarif. So.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So that's how we know it's going to be a Death Star 1.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, Death Star 1.
I wonder how big. 10,000 parts, 40 minifigures is what they're saying. I don't know. At that price point and that size, it becomes an issue of, that number of parts. I don't know if I'm spending it. It's really got to be sizable in order for me to feel like I'm getting my money's worth.
Let's be honest. I don't think they're going to put out a set that's going to be worth it.
Well, it's hard to, right? Because how big, right, are you going to make it? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. That's the other thing. And,
and then for people to feel like they're really getting their money's worth, right, out of it, how big does it have to be? And then, inevitably, no matter what you do, you're going to disappoint somebody, right? Oh, yeah. Somebody's not going to be happy about it.
Me.
Okay. So you, Steve, are not going to be happy about it.
I honestly don't think I will be.
Okay.
It's going to be a hard sell, and I'm a UCS collector. We all know that.
Well, I don't know if we all know that on here.
Well, you know that. And it's definitely going to be a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I got to tell you, though, price per piece, none of these sets still are as bad as the I'm blanking now. Oh, the X-Men X-Jet. 380 some odd pieces, $85. I mean, you're approaching, over 25 cents. You're coming up a little short of 30 cents per piece, but that set is that one was just, to me,
atrocious.
It was robbery, basically, is how I would describe it.
Did you buy that set or no?
No, I mean, I ordered it for the shop, and people bought them because they wanted those figs, and I don't blame them. But everybody who bought one was like, man, I can't believe I'm buying this.
It's because it was hard to swallow.
What happened here? Did I not? Oh, I didn't push this through all the. That's what happened. Yeah, no, seriously, that was a lot of people were just like, man, I can't believe I'm buying this, but they wanted the figs, so extremely difficult.
Kevin, what are your thoughts on the Death Star, bud?
What's that?
I asked Kevin what his thoughts were on the Death Star.
Yeah, if you have any. I don't have a ton of thoughts on the Death Star right now because we haven't seen it. I always try to reserve my opinions till I see stuff. sometimes people get excited at leaks when we just get set numbers and piece counts and prices or potential minifigs. But I always tell people, slow down, take a breath, because you haven't seen it yet.
Slow down and grab the wall.
Yeah, I mean, the concept of a buildable Chewbacca sounded great, right, at the time.
No, it didn't. It sounded like a nightmare, dude.
No, I think it could have been. I think it could have been something decent if they did a better job on it. So, yeah, he says the consensus is 2 feet with a lot of detail, or 3 plus bare bones.
If
I think
it's
he's talking
3
about.
plus bare bones, I'll be happy with it.
Yeah.
I'd rather a bare bones and I can see the whole interior than just them cop out with a bunch of greebling. Because let's be honest, with the 10,000 piece count, that's what we're going to get. Tell me I'm wrong. I mean, let's mark this video and come back to it.
You think you're just going to get a lot of those parts are going to be a ton of greebling?
I 100% feel like that. You don't?
I would tend to think you're 100% correct on that. I don't know what, I mean, unless this thing is just on a scale we've never seen before. I don't know what you're going to do with 10,000 pieces otherwise. Yeah, sorry guys, we've officially exceeded the one of the cameras here with the height of this thing, so but you can kind of see it here on this other one where I'm building.
Yeah, I mean, 10K pieces, that sounds well and good and all, but I honestly have zero faith in what they are doing currently with the piece counts and everything. I think that eventually people are going to stop buying it, and they should, maybe lower it. But I also think Disney has a lot to do with the piece counts and everything, and why it's getting so dang expensive.
Well, I mean, anything licensed, right? So.
Yeah.
All right, last bag, Steve. I'm hanging in for the last bag. The last bag is the top.
Last bag magic.
Yep. 926. So I'm hanging in here. As I said, when we advertised this stream that we were going to finish it, and I am determined to finish it. Last fig. Going in. Let's see what we got here. One of these, one of these, one of these, I think. Nope, 2 of those. And okay, there's the fig head. There's that. There's 2 of those. 1 skate. Head. Body, hair. Body or torso. And what color are the legs? They are nougat. Should be able to spot those a mile away. There they are. Got them.
I like the way they did Palpatine's hood.
Let's see.
You see it?
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's really good, actually. Like I said, brick heads aren't my thing, but some of them are pretty funny.
Apparently, brick heads are kind of my thing.
Well, we've been streaming, what, a couple weeks, right? We started streaming. You've done probably more brick heads than anything else, right? So
it's just easy. I like doing easy sometimes.
Yeah.
I got some massive sets to build. I just haven't yet.
Like Django Fett's Slave 1 UCS, right?
That, the new Bricklink designer set, which I'm going to have to open up because they broke it.
Frankie has 2 of those.
Frankie only has 1 of them.
What do you mean?
He lost the other one. He told me you were going to give it to somebody.
No.
20 figs being exclusive. That would be a bold move, and I would love it. But then 3 weeks later, we would see him in a set.
I mean, give them some credit. They'd wait like that's going to come out in October. They'd wait till January at least.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Captain Rex was, I think, like 3 months, bro. That was what the uproar was because of.
Well, that's what I said. They'll wait 3 months, right? It comes out in October, and then they'll do it in. Oh, I see. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here.
The
I'll do
Palpatine.
it in January, right? Papa Palpatine. There we go. Well, you know, what are you gonna do, right? You could complain. You could complain about it if you really want to, but
Do it. Do it now.
what is going on here,
Kill the Jedi.
Steve?
I had Palpatine up on the camera the whole time, and you didn't even look.
Oh, sorry. Trying to finish this. Let me say, what was he doing? Oh, the game is Force Lightning. Nice.
Do it.
Papa Palpatine, huh?
My line of minifigs are insane.
Your line of minifigs are insane?
My line of brickheads. Do you see them or no?
Kind of. I can only see the tops of heads. Why don't you lay them out for us so we can see them better? How many are from one set? 5?
Yeah, these 5 are from one. Right? So you got Queen Amidala.
Okay.
Right there. You got Jar Jar Binks.
Okay.
You got
The guy you can't
Space.
remember.
Captain Picard.
Hanaka.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Okay.
Their ears are amazing. And Little Annie. I built him before the streams even started.
I like little. I like the little helmet on him.
And then the next one is... No, there was 6 of that one. Sorry, Darth Maul also came in that one.
Did he?
Yes. That's Darth Maul. I built him before.
Oh, that makes sense, right? Because that's the Phantom Menace pack, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then the heroes and villains so far has been... No, I feel like I messed something up here.
You feel like what?
I messed something up.
You messed something up. Okay.
Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. So you got Mace Windu.
Yeah.
You got Evil Annie.
Evil Annie.
Yeah.
Okay.
With his "Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you" sign. You know,
No.
with
Call
the
him Anakin when he's a somewhat grown up. When you say Annie, I think it's the little one.
Padme Amidala.
Yeah. That's a good one. Is that pregnant Padme?
Yeah, it's pregnant Padme.
Okay.
Papa Palpatine, who by far is probably one of my favorites so far.
Yep. And then
this is one that I picked up in Japan, even though it's not exclusive.
And now he's broken.
Brickheads are resilient. Oh no, his leg broke off. Dang it. All right, there we go.
So for anyone who's watching that doesn't know, Steve went to, we've mentioned this on other streams, Steve and April went to Japan for Star Wars Celebration.
At this point, it's going to be a drinking game on how many times I can say that I've been there.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be.
It's like at least twice a stream I say it.
Yeah, take a swig of Coke or water or whatever you're drinking.
But yeah, no, that's Luke in his X-Wing pilot. And what just happened?
I am just about done.
Are you?
Yep. Quick bag. Just the top.
So, yeah, that is... I mean, I have the Ahsoka, I have the Tusken Raider, I have all those brickheads too.
Are you there?
Yeah. I have Captain Cody. Commander Cody.
Commander Cody?
I corrected myself almost instantaneously.
Okay.
So my line of brickheads will be right there.
Is that their permanent home?
For right now, yeah. Till I move.
Hang out with you?
Yeah. And then I got General Grievous. He'll be next week at some point, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, whatever day we stream.
Okay, what did I miss? Why? Oh, this is an extra part for the fig. That's what I missed. It's just an extra. Looks like.
Yeah.
I think this is her. Yeah, there's one in there. All right, so extra parts. That's it. Last coin. And now we're going to load this bad boy up. And we're going to try it out.
Let's make that the main screen.
Book is done. Yeah. All right. So here it is. All built. We got a coin in there. And then we got another coin here. Top comes off.
Weren't you going to bed, Dylan?
What's that?
Wasn't Dylan going to bed like an hour ago?
Yeah, Dylan's back.
Dylan's back.
Dylan got a second chance here. What did I do?
In case you missed it.
Oh, no. I trapped some of the balls in there.
Papa Palpatine was built, Dylan. Papa Palpatine was finished.
Oops.
And for anybody who doesn't know, he just broke it.
I just broke it because I forgot these were in here, and I trapped them in here during the build. Oh, no. And I'm not seeing an easy way to get them out either. I thought they were just in a spot where they could roll out, and I trapped them. Let me see what I can do here. It's time for the surgical strike. There we go. Got that part out. Good luck getting that back in later. There we go. Got it. Let's see here.
I also think we got our first look at the Batman Arkham Asylum, too.
Oh, did we?
And we got a very good picture of the ARC 170.
Which ARC 170?
Not ARC 170, I'm sorry, the V19 Torrent. And I'm
showing
this. You're
pull that up. Can you put that up on the screen or no? That one I want to see because it's one I want for my collection. I've held off on getting the older one. I want to see the new one. I don't think the new one's going to be as good. The fig selection is going to be better. But
and the battle pack.
Yep. Dylan wants to know how unique are the figs in this. They're very most of them are very unique. They're not some are doubles. Some you get more than one of, like the spacemen. You get 2 gold spacemen, 2 teal spacemen, and then I think you get a double on the Vikings, and maybe the Knight. But the Vikings and the Knights are pretty unique figs. They're not ones that they've done before. And as soon as I get this piece back on, we're gonna watch it work. Hopefully. But there's a lot of good figs in it. There's a one with an elephant costume head. The whole fig isn't an elephant costume, but just the headpiece. There's another one that's like a teddy bear. That's the Fabuland fig. So there's definitely some really good figs. There's a couple others that are, I would say less unique, more generic kind of, I'd almost say like city looking or some of the more generic CMF looking ones. But I cannot get this piece back in.
You are ready. Do you want to do your surgery and I'll show these?
Yeah, do that.
Let's do that. All right.
You don't remember which stud this goes on is the problem. I'm gonna have to look in the instructions and find out. Goes on that stud or that stud? I don't think it goes on that stud. Not really.
All right. Let's see. Share screen. So this is the 332nd battle pack that's coming out.
Where's your screen?
It's coming.
Oh, okay.
Can you see it?
That's the 327th.
What did I say? 337th?
You said the 3.
That's my brain today, dude. That's my brain. But do you see the new pauldrons with them?
Yeah, I see the new pauldrons, but no waist capes.
Look at that, though. That is a molded pauldron, dude. That is sick. Super battle droid, nothing special. Sorry. I will definitely be buying this battle pack. 100%. I think.
I want at least one of those 327.
Look at that, dude. Look at the build. Look at that. That's absolutely insane. I will be buying a few of these.
A few?
Definitely an army pack. These are the figs for the V19 Torrent, which I think we'd all seen before, but this is a clearer photo of them.
I really like the pilot.
Pilot. I like Ventress, dude. Ventress is actually pretty sick.
I actually like.
Obi-Wan and his Clone Wars armor, dude. All day.
Yep.
This is the part that I think that you're not gonna like.
Oh boy.
That's a hard pill to swallow.
Ugh.
That is a hard build to swallow.
That is a lot blockier than I was expecting it was going to be.
That's terrible. I'm sorry. What's everybody's thoughts on this one, the V19 Torrent?
Yeah, if you're in the chat, guys, what do you think? I'm that's disappointing for me.
That is. I mean, there's nowhere for the figs to go. I mean, you got one pilot seat, the V19 Torrent on the left.
I mean, the old set only had one, too.
Did it? I thought you could fit two.
No, the old set only had one place for the fig as well, but the build was just way better.
Is the puking emoji, Kevin, because of the build or the figs?
Or both. Maybe you don't like either.
Right? In which case you're wrong. No, I'm kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding. I personally, dude, these figs are fire. I love these.
Yeah?
That Ventress fig, yeah, I want that fig so
The
bad.
Clone Pilot's my favorite one of those.
Is that a new print on it? No, right?
It's a new Pilot? It's a new helmet.
That's what I thought.
Hold on.
Figs are good. What about the battle pack? You feeling like you're gonna buy more than one?
Me? Or
well, I'm definitely buying more than one. I don't know about you. This is a set you get for the figs. Yeah, the V19 Torrent is definitely a set you get for the figs, dude. Sorry, that build is absolutely terrible. But maybe they'll do a good mock. I mean, there's a lot of good white on there. There's a few cool parts. So maybe we'll get a good mock from that, or somebody will do it better. Maybe combine two of them and get something good.
yeah, maybe.
But the 327th Star Corps,
that one is really good.
dude, the figs in that just look fantastic. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's the whole no wastecape thing.
Yeah,
that's kind of disappointing. But those pauldrons are.
But
sick.
it's the standard battle pack at this point, right? The figs are the best. Figs are great. The builds are just eh. I mean, it's been that way for a long time with the battle packs. There used to be a time where, the builds on the battle packs weren't bad at all, but I think we're past that time. This is becoming a serious challenge, folks. I apologize. There's a stud in here that I need to get out, and
that's fair, man. I'm not a huge army builder either. I was looking to see if I had my army that I was building. I got a bunch of the 501st.
All right, guys, we are officially
cooked.
Nope. Yeah, we officially took this whole thing apart. So, not whole thing apart. I'll be able to get it back together pretty quickly, but I just got to get this stud out and replace this this piece here. And then we're just gonna put the whole top back on.
Are there any non-Lego, non-Star Wars sets that anybody looking forward to? I'm not gonna lie, the How to Train Your Pet Dragon, I 100% want that.
Oh, what's his name? Toothless. They did a good job. They did do a really good job on that Toothless, I think.
Yeah, they did.
Argue with me, Steve, but I think they did a great job.
I'm not gonna argue. I agree.
Yeah.
I think they did a fantastic job. His tail looks fantastic. I wish they would have done a little bit of spikes on his tail.
Spikes on his tail?
Not like spikes, but little slopes. Made the tail a little bit more detailed.
Okay.
The dunk sign, Nintendo dunk sign. I just want the fig.
The Nintendo what sign?
Not the Nintendo. The Nike.
The Nike dunk sign. Oh yeah, the Nike.
The Toothless. Yeah, it could do with being bigger, but in all honesty, that's perfect shelf size, dude. for me. What else we got? The Shelby Cobra. Didn't even know that was a thing.
No?
I didn't know.
Okay.
Luffy, Buggy. I'll definitely be getting those brickheads.
He loves kids. Loves them.
I wanna look up how many brickheads there are. Like currently for sale.
Yep.
And I'm gonna see what I got. So Buggy and Luffy, I don't have them, but I will be buying them. Luke Skywalker, Rebel Pilot, I got. I don't have Optimus.
Okay.
Eeyore, Potted Groot, I have. Wally and Eve, I have. Tom and Jerry, I got for Court. Bumblebee, I got. Revenge of the Sith, Heroes and Villains, I got. Dumbo, I got. Stitch, I got. Oh my goodness.
All right, guys.
Carl,
We're back in business here.
Carl, Russell, and Kevin, I've got. Commander Cody, I got. I don't think I have the Obi-Wan and Darth Vader.
Really?
Uh,
That seems like a no-brainer.
Don't quote me on that.
I saw something today said they're making another season of Obi-Wan.
Are they?
I saw something today online saying they're going to make. That's the rumor, I guess.
I don't have the Wednesday ones because whatever. Iron Man Mark 5 I don't have. Red Panda May I have. Joy, Sadness, and Anxiety I got. Batman no. Captain America Red Hulk. Basically any Disney one I think I have right now.
Okay. All right, so guys, we're back in business here. We're going to fill the minifig vending machine now with all 16 of these. There it is. And so the machine does not work without a coin. So just like a real machine, so you can see the coins in there. You do have to like push it down pretty far to get this to turn. But basically, just like a real, and then the coin comes out there. And you drop it in. So pretty cool. I'm not going to take the figs out right now. I am going to have to take them out and build them all because we're going to sell these at the shop probably this weekend. But for now, I'm going to leave it alone. But this is a very, very creative set. Super fun. Not just to build it. I enjoy building it. But honestly, like even when you're done building it, it's just going to be super fun to play with. You know, it holds the coins, which I like. Everything is sort of, self-contained. It'll look good just sitting on a desk or a shelf. It's a good size. It's a good size. It does take up a decent amount of room. But yeah, super, super fun build. I'm glad we were able to finish it. I'm not a One Piece guy, but those sets look fire, says Kevin.
I think we disagree.
Why? He says the sets look fire.
I think two of them look great. I think the Going Merry is fantastic. I don't like the chef ship. But to each their own.
Yeah. Yes, Kevin, it is a nice display piece. And we're gonna display it at the shop. So all right, and then here's my brother, got it for his game room. This one here, Kevin, the minifig vending machine. That's a good idea. That's cool.
How easy is it to load it?
To load it?
Yeah.
You just pull the top off, drop the balls in. That's it.
Oh, okay.
The only thing that's a little bit difficult is the coins.
Do it one more time.
When you put the coin in, see, you think it's in, but this won't turn. You have to really like push it down. And of course now it's not going down for some reason, but it was just working a minute ago, but of course now it's not because live demo, right? But we'll have to figure out why. It might be that same issue I had earlier where it wasn't pushed in all the way, one of the parts of the mechanism. But the good thing is, to be honest, I mean, this thing can come apart relatively easily. You can take it off in sections. Like you could separate like this section right here, see? Like I can just separate that section like that.
Yeah, it seems easy.
Yeah. And then, right, go in here, look to see if there's anything blocking. And that's on. Okay. Yeah, it just fell in when I did that. And then all you have to do is take this piece here. The balls go rolling, but that's okay. This piece here and put this back in right there. And then just take the top, go right back on with the top, hopefully. Yep, there we go. And so I do like the fact that, like, you know, this whole top can kind of come off as one piece, because what that does is if you do have a problem with that Technic kind of mechanism inside of there, you can get to it. You don't have to fight with it. You don't have to take the whole thing apart. You just pop this off, get in there, see what's going on with it, what the problem is, and then, you know, you saw me do it there in about, what, 30 seconds, right?
Yeah.
So.
Found out that they made a Boba Fett brickhead, and I want it.
Yeah?
It's like $50 now.
So, pretty cool. All right. I can play with this all night, actually. So, but that one's done. That one will be appearing in the shop. And what do we got here? We got some spam, it looks like. But yeah, I think 950 went longer than we wanted to. But it was worth it. Got that done. Steve got some brickheads done along with his mock.
I got one.
So we will probably be back, what, Thursday night, Steve? Probably do something, maybe. Definitely not Friday. We normally do Fridays, but 4th of July, so we'll probably won't do Friday this week. We're going to try maybe to jump on for a little while, maybe an hour on Thursday. And then we'll be back on our sort of regular schedule Sunday. And then next week, we were doing Friday, Sunday, Tuesday on the streams. We're going to switch it to Friday, Sunday, Monday, I believe, because we want to do mock Mondays, where on Mondays we work on mocks. So I think that's the plan. But hopefully we'll see everyone back on Thursday. I'm not sure what the plan is for Thursday or what I'm going to do on Thursday. I have to pick something to work on.
I think I'm going to start a Fortnite set, I think.
Yeah. I might start one of the Star Wars droid builds that I have. I have 3 different ones, so I might start that. Yeah, we'll figure it out between now and then. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining and for sticking with us on the stream. And like I said earlier, if you're not subscribed or you're not following us either on YouTube or Kick, please consider doing so. It's free to do it, and it just helps us out. But yeah, Steven, you got anything you want to close out with?
Have fun.
All right.
Build on.
All right. Well, thank you for that, Steve. And so, yeah, until next time, keep an eye out for our next one. And hopefully we'll be back to, hopefully next time we come back, maybe LEGO will have revealed some more August sets and we can talk more about those. But until then, everyone have a great night. Thank you very much again for sticking with us, and we will see you next time.
Have a good night, everybody.